Hi guys, it's that Lviv girl. I send you warm greetings from Lviv, which is a little bit more gloomy now because we have full-scale fall. Today I want to tell you about the street, also one of the longest in the city. It's called Zelena, and the beginning of Zelena Street and Petrushevich Square, where it starts from. The Zelena Street is probably more convoluted, covered in greens, and has also many beautiful things I can tell you about. I'm standing here at the square of a school. In the past it was Russian school, but now since 2020 they all switched to Ukrainian, which is national Ukrainian language according to law, and this is a reaction to aggression in the east. What about the school in the past? It was educational establishment for women. In the 17th century there was a palace of Kalinovskих. Then in the 19th century the building was destroyed and a new palace of Earl Zamoyski was built. Then it was deteriorating, it was crumbling down, so at its base a new building was built, which you see right now behind me. In the facade of this building there are sculptures that represent life and art in Art Deco style. Back in the day it was first in Galich region, it was first private female gymnasium established in 1895. It was also one of the first Soviet schools where the language that they used to teach was Russian. And also when this building was renovated they found emblem of Polish, Lithuanian and Russian kingdoms made with Venetian glass. Well, as I said before, now it's Ukrainian school. Right near me there is Petrushevich Square. It's called like this after the president of Ukrainian National Republic, Petrushevich, and there's a breastplate of him nearby. In the past it was park of Yablunovskych. In the middle of 19th century there were almost no people here. Just among the greens there were palaces of Zamoyskich, Rusotskich, Yablunovskich. So the noblemen inhabited this land in the past. But honestly, a little bit further up this way it was just a dirt road. Then this street started developing intensely. A second part of 19th century. At the beginning of 20th century, tram lines were laid here and the tram went to Lychakivska Street. So middle class moved in here, so doctors, city administration officials, and also many artisan shops opened here. Here you can see the building of epidemiology and hygiene of Lviv Medical University. It was built from 1937 until 1939. Chateau Rostoveli number 8 was a townhouse of a banker built in 1906. There is this huge building, four-story building with white with halls. What is it about? It was built in 2019, covered with HPL panels that protected the glass from direct sunlight. Bottom floor and first floor is the shopping area and the office space is above, and there is also a terrace. And just recently I found out there are co-working spaces, but you would have to check if they are still there because COVID, everything is changing. And I wonder how much is rent? Let's find out. I will tell you by the end of this video. Zelena number 4, there was a restaurant before World War II. Now there are shops. Zelena number 6 in 1901, it was a house of Klimovich, and later Polish Book Association was there until 1939, until World War II. Zelena 11 was former church of Saint Ursula. What is it now? It's Evangelical Church of Saint Ursula. So basically there was a storage during USSR, but in the 90s evangelical community got this property back. The facade of this building has memorial plates dedicated to 400-year anniversary since the establishment of Protestant movement and 50th anniversary from the time when Protestant community was established in Lviv. So in this church, there's actually I went there once. My friends invited me. I went there for prayer on Sunday, and I'm sitting there, and the mayor is there. He came and he said a few words and greeted the community, Protestant community. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, because our mayor goes to different churches. The office space, the commercial property space behind me, it is 185 meters squared. It's actually in a -1 floor, so they give you, you can display your shop on the first floor, but the customer has to go downstairs to enter the space, and the cost is $14 per meter squared. The commercial property for rent behind me, there are 85 meters squared. There was a shop in the past, and the cost is $1,615 per month. There is no parking space. You would have to check with the government and to buy parking space. In the past, they did rent $1,000, so maybe you can bargain for price. The office space that is behind me, the area is 55 meters squared, and there are two rooms. One is 20 meters squared and another is 22 meters square, and there's also a small bathroom and small kitchen, and there are two ways to enter this building, from up front and from behind. And in the past there was a shop, and before that there was a hairdresser. Thank you for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe to the channel. Bye.